heritage. Christ is our great ancestor, this we know, and we have this heritage to grow, to be like the Christ who died, death and grave Christ has defied. This is our great heritage, heritage. This is our great heritage, heritage, to be like the Christ who gave this message. Spread the news to every land. And when I was writing this song, there were other songs coming out in the same church denomination. This was around the, as I said before, between 72 and 74, somewhere around there, that this song was written. Also submitted to several groups. The response in the Expect a Miracle, for example, I'm going to turn to that in a minute. But when I submitted these songs, I get no response. And it's as though we keep learning the same songs over and over again, which is okay. I'm not putting that down at all, but what I thought was that we progress by writing and reaffirming and reestablishing our faith in our own particular revelation, what God has revealed to us. Expect a miracle, a miracle. Expect a miracle from God. You might just as well relax and realize that Jesus holds the key that holds the skies in place. Things that have kept you from receiving the greatest gift. Oh, problems arising that only Jesus can lift. Expect a miracle from heaven above. Expect a miracle of love. And so I'm out here taping again. I want to make sure I've gone through every song, but if I haven't, I'm just trusting the Lord that somehow or another people will grasp this. Here's a song that I wrote about taking a step with Christ. As a baby takes his very first step, that's the way I want to be with Jesus, just to get that reassurance as I take a step with him. As a baby, I'll hold out my arms when I see a fall coming on, and I'll take one more step with him. Take one more step, one more prayer, one more smile, frown or care, as you live this life with Jesus. Make every step count with him. And as you can see, it was written around 1976, 77. Placed in a book. They might have been written a little bit earlier than that, maybe a year or so, but compiled for copyrights. Here's another song, Then Faith Came. Wandering down the darkness, where no eye could be seen, faced with anguish, mind and spirit suffering. Out of darkness shine the light, hope began to reign. Changes happened in God's name. Then faith came. Then faith came. Then faith came. Filled my life with joy and love when in faith came. And so you see I'm like struggling with this book, Songs for Souls. This particular rendition, I've said before, it went to the General Conference in 2010 at the Atlanta Congress of Seventh-day Adventists. It was the second time my book had been presented in the General Conference. The first song I sang in General Conference out of my book in 1980 had already been sung on the broadcasts, Today's Hope, Tomorrow's Peace. my children were small kids then, and the songs that I was writing kind of like were relational experiences. This is count it all joy if the Holy Spirit opens the door to God's great love, reveals His love and the power that tells us all to serve the great God above, to know His unsurpassing love is there to meet our needs as we are tempted. Count it all joy that Jesus loves us so. These truths will help us grow. Count it all joy. Count it all joy. Sung General Conference Session in 1980 by CLAUDIA Humphrey.